Oh shit. Um, if you can't handle the truth, why ask for it? What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hold on, let me get my headphones. This shit. So, what is up? What is good? What is the situation? I hope everybody's enjoying their Thursday. Uh, also, it's Veterans Weekend, Veterans Week. So you already know the vibes, but that still doesn't mean my black ass got to go to work the next day. But the good thing is that I'm off Saturday, so I can't complain about that. But let us get to the nitty gritty of shit. I know there's not a lot of people in here, but fuck it, I don't care. I don't care, nigga. I don't care. They can catch the replays and all that shit. But I'm here. So, uh, well, I took it upon myself, you know what I mean, to make this stream just to dedicate this goofiness that people like to be on. This, modern people that like to be on this type of goofy shit. So this is my question. Well, actually, let me just say it like this. If you can't handle the truth, why the fuck ask for it? See, a lot of people like to make excuses and like, you know, prime example. Oh, we need to stop body shaming. Yeah, and niggas need to stop lying to some of you females saying that you were 10. Just saying. When tens also got to improve further as well. Like just because you were 10, that doesn't mean shit. All right. I don't give a fuck. Like even a six knows even a woman who is a six knows that she's a six, but she can be an upgradable seven. There's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, man, like y'all keep let me not say y'all, but folks just need to be real with be real with these individuals, man. 'Cause I know everybody is so goddamn sensitive and shit, you know what I mean? And everybody got feelings. But if they haven't had like a reality check in such a long fucking time, it's like, yeah, that's where the delusion continues to linger on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not just that's not just women. It's both men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like it just grinds my gears that people just like put their lives in these fucked up situations and then like want people to like to ease on up ease on up with the harsh realities. Like, I'm sorry, but last time I checked, nobody nobody eased that gas pedal on me when telling me about the real world. So what are we talking? What's going on, Tony? What's going on, man? Wagwan, my Canadian brethren. Wagwan. As you see, sipping on some good old Hennessy and Coke. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like I think that's society. That's today's society's problem. Like everything is just so sensitive. Everybody can't handle critique. You know what I mean? Like then how are you supposed to fucking grow? By everybody kissing your ass and shit? Like, come on, man. Come on. Like what era are we in? It's like it's foolish to me, man. It's really foolish. Like I wouldn't want anybody to steer me the wrong path by lying my fucking face instead of keeping it real with me. I don't give a fuck about my feelings. Fuck that. Fuck my feelings. Like what? Like why? It's like I would rather be told the truth and then later on be upset because of a fucking lie that kept on going. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for all those modern men and women out there, stop asking for the goddamn truth. You can't even handle the truth about yourself being told from others. Like I'm so sick and tired. I'm so sick and tired of that shit, man. Like, yeah, there are ways of explaining it, but like at this day and age, man, like you try to explain it in a gentle manner, like it's gonna fall on deaf ears. So you know what? Don't say nothing. Let them learn the fucking hard way, since they like to be fucking hard headed in some of the bad decisions that they made. And let's and let me just say this. Let me just say this, man. Marriage is only a backup plan when folks have made some very, very poor fucking decisions that nobody is not trying to fuck with them. That's a fact. And that's the ugly truth about that too. Like I can thank the government for all that shit. Shit, y'all wanna blame men, blame the fucking government. Shit. That's why that's why most brothers ain't I would say even me. I mean, I'm a firm believer of marriage, but I say that marriage in this day and age is uh is a flop. It's a flop. Absolutely, 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 man. Like it's you know what I mean. Because let's think about it, man. Like when chicks start wasting their fucking prime. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like they just waste their prime on pookies and ray rays and all. They can also waste their fucking prime on educated niggas too. I hate to say, but it's like both parties been caught in this fucking loophole whenever they ask this fucking question to them like, what do you want in a relationship? And they start asking, well, I want happiness. Yeah, yeah, that's the cue of saying, "Oh, okay, Imma go." Yes, educated niggas can be fucking degenerates. Shit, I've witnessed I've witnessed some degenerate shit from a lot of educated folk, but it's still, you know, it still has me, like, amazed that niggas wanna point educated niggas wanna point fingers instead of pointing the fingers at themselves. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a degree alone doesn't really do shit. The only thing the degree is collecting is fucking dust when you put that shit in the box or have it hanging up. or have it hung up. Correction. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, well, it's like all that masters and all that. If you really can't apply that shit into real life, then what is the fucking point of even bragging about your degree? If you ask me, man, like that is a whole form of narcissism. Like, yeah, just to feed their fucking ego, and then what happens? That ego bites. You know what happens? When that ego gets a taste of that, life just decides to bitch smack you with it with her titties and say, "Wake up, nigga." Shit. For some cases, for some individuals, life is a dude and just make straight up bitch smack you with a back end. You're just like, chill out, nigga. You, no, you're not that. Stop it. This is the reason why I don't think bullying is wrong. Some, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Not bullying. I think we normalize telling people like, look, you know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not it. Like, or just be like, man, stop rapping, bro. Like, like, see, and that's where you're gonna be in a slippery slope, you know. But don't let me say that. If you want to refine something, we gotta learn that it's not just pookies that are degenerate, but a whole lot of folks can be degenerates. I mean, shit, I'm a pookie. Fuck. You don't see me. You don't see me call fucking ruckus. Like I stay out the fucking way. And not only that, the reason why society is where it's at now is you got a lot of niggas that cheated their way out of fucking college. Now look, now all this fucking mess that they made. Either it's violent criminality or not, bro. At the end of the day, I am who I am. All right. See, like, we need to stop this. Like, just because the word pookie that relates somewhat of a criminal element, how do you not know that there's educated motherfuckers that are also in that criminal element? Newsflash: white collar crimes do exist. They do exist. All right. And okay, bro, like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Because if you ask me, I don't. This is just my guess. This is just my guess. If you ask me, you got a whole lot of refining to do. You have a whole lot of redefining to do, and a whole lot of refinement on your vocabulary. Because your war is not with them. Your war is with yourself. I don't know how many fucking times that's been said in general, and it's like again, like why are we even why are we even mudslinging and saying, I mean, come on, Motherfuckers been doing a lot of heinous ass shit just to get back at somebody. Then it's like some folks just don't know when to take that victory and not go over their fucking mark. But hey, what the fuck would I know? What in the fuck would I know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a open-minded hood nigga, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. And another thing, man, like I'm gonna just say this, man. Again, if you cannot handle the truth that is being said about you, don't ask for it. Don't ask. Don't ask motherfuckers if you out of pocket and shit. And it's like, well, if you innately know that you're out of pocket, that's something that you need to check out your goddamn self as the individual. Not everybody else. You. You as the individual. But do motherfuckers do that? No. And then they have this vitriol, this hidden vitriol with other people. It's like, man, you don't know they're running the same fucking race as you or marathon. And this is the reason why it's just like I'm I'm kind of sick. I'm kind of sick of this. Like, oh, they rather champion criminals. I'm like, well, listen, you don't think that the underworld needs balance along with the surface world that needs balance? Like, what are we talking about? Now, I will say this: mixing public figurity with the streets is nasty business. I'm not gonna lie on that. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna lie on that one. But you also have to remember that you got a lot of dumbass consumers that just been force fed a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of shit from social media and all that. It's like, and people get this misconstrued just because these motherfuckers wearing a suit and tie, they don't have no problem sticking your ass in a van. Yo, what's good, Juan G? What's good, man? What's good? What's good, Pre? What's good? Damn, feels like feels like it was yesterday. You know what I mean? Back to my normal viewers. You know what I mean? Even though it's not 100, but I don't give a fuck. I do not care. But what I do care about is that y'all share this shit, and you know what I mean? Shares are beautiful. Likes are cool. But shares, shares are beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, like I'm just sick and tired of this whole like sugarcoating shit. All right. It's like, why are you expecting somebody to sugarcoat the truth? Then that wouldn't be the truth. Now would it? Exactly. It would not be the fucking truth at all if you have to sugarcoat because their feelings. Man, they've been lied to from the entire fucking jump. So it should not fucking hurt them that you need to tell them about themselves. If they can't handle the truth, just say this to them. Why you even ask? Why did you even ask for it? See, a lot of people just like to be in this fucking mirage a lot, a whole fucking lot, dude. And it just gets to a point like, what are we doing? Why are we lying to people? Because you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you just trying to get a temporary nut. I said, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of what society is, or what society has become over decades, man. Over these fucking decades. Now it's like, I don't know, man, but I just like to kick back and watch how everything just unfolds and everything just falls a fucking apart because they think that dysfunctionality is light. When really, dysfunctionality is just going to lead you to that same fucking rabbit hole you're going to be stuck in for a very long time until your body drops. Am I lying, folks? Because I hate, like I said, I do love to be wrong as well as right. Because what I mean, being right, it's not fun. Like it honestly, it is not fucking fun for me at all. It is not. It is not fun. When you got this level of disillusion coming from people, man, like it's just like, who lied to y'all? But then again, that is a rhetorical question to even ask on who lied to y'all. It's your parents. Your parents lied to you, doing all this goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I just sit back and just sip this henny. That's all. I'm just gonna sit back and sip this goddamn henny. Because a whole lot of folks out here just being delusional as ever. Yo, what's going on, Wacky? What's good? What's good? What's good with you? What's good? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? But god damn, bro. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Salute, salute, salute. But yeah, man, like I don't understand why people ask for the truth if they can't even fuck handle it. Like, it's like, why ask the truth if your goofy ass can't even handle it from the get go? Like, make it make sense to me. Like, I get so sick and tired of people be like, oh, well, I think people need no, 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 no. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. The more we just allow and just lie to folks, man, instead of being truthful about it, this is what we're gonna get. This is exactly what we're going to fucking get. Bunch of yes men and yes women. Instead of being that one individual who would just rightfully so and rightfully tell you no, this is not it. This is not it. This is not it. So why are we doing this? Like, why are we doing this, man? Niggas need to chill the fuck out with all that, man. And women too, because like, let me tell you something, man. Like, modern folks are a whole different fucking breed. Now, I know, you're probably saying, "Well, aren't you a modern man?" I don't know, because I really don't fall in that category. Truth be told, I really don't fall in that category as a modern man. Like, you know what? Just to kill the argument, I am a modern man, but I damn sure don't act or try to take up the spirit or the feeling of a woman. Like, I speak fluent dude. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? And it's like, and that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of these dudes have not been very truthful to women for the most part, and that's why you get all this delusion and mental gymnastics from. Because wax you, yes, the woman needs to take accountability for her actions, but I also blame the parents or the parents. You know what I mean? Even if she was raised under a single household or had both of her parents, still, I still will, I still will hold accountability on on their parents on how they fucking raised them and what they allowed and normalized for them to actually think now, like, oh, like this, that's not, like, no, the fuck is you talking about? Like this whole gist of like, I want a 6 figure nigga. Well, are you a 6 figure bitch? It's like, what 6 figure nigga wants to get trapped in that because you got some good pussy and you look good? I'll wait. I will fucking wait, man. I will wait. But we need to stop this shit, man. Like, you can't handle the truth, and I don't know what the fuck to tell anybody. But better develop some thick ass skin and just eat those lumps because ain't nobody participating in the bad decisions that some of you have made. Shit. Why the fuck would I want y'all to participate in my bad decisions that I made? That don't make no fucking sense. Doesn't make no logical sense at all. But you know, we do live in a backpedaling ass backwards society. So you know what I mean? I really can't. I can't relate. I can't relate. I can't relate. Oh yeah, that it's like to all my educated brothers out there, man. Stop chasing the females that are not in your fucking league. Why? You know what? Let me not say that because it's quite important that a man who got it like that should date down. Absolutely. But will I say that you need to take on whatever that conjured in her mind? To be honest, no. To be all the way fucking honest, fuck no. Fuck no. Because let me just break it down like this since folks keep on forgetting. And let me just say this to the mic. Women are the gatekeepers of their vaginas. Men are the gatekeepers of the last and final say. We decide if it's a go or a fuck no. But hey, 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 take it or leave it. But I guess that will be categorized as toxic masculinity. It's like how the fuck do you? How do most folks know? How the fuck do folks know if it's toxic masculinity? Oh, ah, an eye opener. Because folks haven't been around actual men. Fuck is you talking about? Yo, what's going on, Absalom? Peace, 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 my man. Peace, peace, peace. But it's wild, man. Like it's really wild how delusional people can be from a whole set of sweet nothings that been told to them. It just comes crumbling down like a fucking pyramid, just caving itself in. Like, mm, 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 mm. It's like, why? 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 But hey, what the fuck would I know? Because people don't people don't know how to how can I put it? But then again, it's like this also comes with parents not doing their fucking jobs by teaching their kids right from wrong. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Already, Absalom. Hey, lovely piece. What's going on? What's going on? Top of the afternoon, you. I would say anything else, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna just keep it PG-13. But I mean, I can't really say this was a guys only stream. Like, I mean, people are more than welcome to come in. It's like men, or a man or a woman. Like, you know what I mean. But from this topic, I'm pretty much talking about both of of both. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it don't really have to just be about me, just this stream about men. Like, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? You know, I do feel it's important to be balanced, you know what I'm saying, instead of just like going off on going off on my fellow men. Like y'all know I wouldn't do that. Like I'm a very, very fair villain. Okay? Let me put that out there. I am a very, very fair villain. And happy and rightfully so a captain of my own you know, my own sphere. But hey, I'm very fair. And it's like, why do people want to be fucking villains when they move like heroes? Is beyond fucking me. See, heroes heroes like to spare people. Me, I don't. See, 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 lovely. Absalom is telling you, man. It's not all. Not all. Not all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, even though I do, like, again, I like to be fair on what I've been seeing, you know what I mean, from both ends, from my fellow men and ladies. Yeah, you know what? It does. And the sad part about it is, like, they don't even see that there are clinging on to victimhood rather than accountability. It's like I don't know, like, people just like to be this delusional to their own mess that they fucking made, and then they continue, and then they say one thing like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this anymore, but then they continue on doing it. You know, I always say this: an undisciplined mind will always fucking fall to temptation, no matter if it's big or small. Me either, lovely. Me either. Me either. That's why I just be sitting back and just learning and trying to get a get a bit of a understanding, a bit of an understanding. But you know what I mean? Some things are just not meant to be understood, you know? Like some things are just are not meant to be understood. I don't know why, but I came to live with that you know what I mean, certain things just can't be understood because if that individual understands what he's doing, then you know what I mean, that that's more than enough for them. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Like, are people honest with themselves? You know what I mean? If they're honest with themselves, they would not be out here begging for other people's validation and so on and so on. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if you asking for the truth, but your dumbass doesn't want to doesn't want to doesn't want to take heed of that truth, then it's just like it's just you remain in that rabbit hole like the rest of these woke folk and all others, man. Being woke or being red pill, it's like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, learning is one thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not applying what you learn, like, you're gonna remain in that fucking rabbit hole forever until you climb out of that fucking rabbit hole and actually apply what you learn then to what you learned then and actually applied it up to that time and up to now. But some people just like taking on the energy of being fucking hard headed. I was going to say women, but both men and women can be fucking hard headed. so you know what I'm saying? Like it's not a good look to be in a fucking rabbit hole. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It's not. It's really not, man. Like I don't wish nobody to remain in a rabbit hole. You know what I mean? I actually want people to fucking flourish. You know what I mean? I want people to fucking flourish. For real, for real. But like you can't expect me to not keep it 100 with y'all and just 100 with y'all. You know what I mean? Like prime example, like pastor. And you know what I mean. This is also public. It's also been in public whenever he and this is no shade, but whenever he had a problem with somebody, right? You know what I tell him? You know what I tell people? Stand on your disrespect. Stand on it. Be honest with yourself. Why are you going to tuck your nuts in and round? Correction, run. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But you know what I mean? Folks just want to hear themselves talk good and then they don't really show that what they have learned, they're actually applying it right now. You know what I mean? There's only a few people that I know on here that actually apply what they've learned from training in the 36 chambers. And of course, our good advisor, what I'm saying? Our good advisor from the Villain Spear, Dre. And yeah, man, like Dre, CJ, uh like there's a few more other brothers and sisters that actually apply, what they learned in their actual life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like they've been through it all, and it's like, you know, it comes to a time like, do we really want to repeat the same shit at a different age bracket? No. The answer is fuck no. You know what I'm saying? The answer is fuck no. Ooh, and let me just highlight what Absalom said, man. People also have to learn how to choose their battles wisely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shit. Motherfuckers be acting like they're like this overpowered protagonist in a fucking anime and shit. Like, calm that noise down, man. It's like you still gotta even an overpowered main character also knows how to choose their battles. You know what I'm saying? Also knows how to choose their own battles. Some just blatantly walk in every battle blindly without noticing. Like, oh damn, I'm way out of. Oh damn, I am so not in these individuals' league. Like, what am I doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what am I fucking doing? Like I said, man, like you want to be taken as an adult. Well, you're gonna have to be responsible like the rest of us fucking adults, modern folk. But see, it's easier said than done when you were raised in a home wreck environment. Now, not to say, and this is definitely not to say all, all. Actually, some who are actually lived in a home wreck environment, you know, are the complete opposite. But that's only like a small percentage, a small fucking percentage. And also happen can say I'm one of those percentage. I'm a part of that percentage. Uh, Although, even though, what I mean, I try to be slow banger and not be a street shooter. But you know what I'm saying? certain things, you know what I mean, there's really no explanation. Explanation. Like if you already show me who you are and what kind of shit you on, like yeah, yeah, like you gotta go. You gotta go. And that's one thing that I noticed about me, man. Like that's one thing I could say as an as a person that if I don't like something, man, like I'm a straight shooter. For real, for real. Like like if you all about that if you all about that bullshit, like I'm gonna nip that I'm gonna nip that shit. I'm gonna nip that shit in the butt. Fuck all that. It's like the saying goes, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, no, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me the third time, well, there might be some consequences. No, there might not might. There will be consequences. There will be consequences, man. Absolutely. I think that people should be very people should be very tolerant, but at the same time, if it's the last straw, it's the last straw. Don't take this shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? See, they ain't ready for this type of teaching. And I like to say this. shout out, shout out to the field marshal herself, Cluster. Yes, yes indeed, man. But yeah, man, like if you can't even ask yourself this question, what makes you think you can handle somebody else's question when it has when it relates to truth? Just a thought. Oh, and let me just highlight this one too. What Lovely Peace it says. I only battle for peace. I agree, but I will also say this: you should also you should you should also especially when we walk outside of our homes, man, and the world is just fucked up as it is, man. Like sometimes like the world's energy can take a hold of you, and you can definitely like disregard you and your own peace. You know what I'm saying? And this is off topic, but yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get myself new LED lights. I should have thought about this before, but you know what I mean? Like, I normally do not use this unless I am doing streams and you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But yeah, man, like there's gonna come to a time, man, where people are just gonna get sick, just gonna get sick and tired of the delusion. And let me tell you something. Delusion and truth are not good friends. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like being delusional in 2022, but then want the truth. Yeah, like what the fuck is wrong with you? Like what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? What the fuck is the matter with y'all? Like really? And please, please, hit that goddamn like button. In the words of in the words of Sue Young from Rush Hour, push that goddamn button. Push that goddamn button. And also make sure you share. Make sure you share this stream, man. So you know what I mean? I mean, either on your Facebook, I don't care if it's on IG. I don't even give a fuck if you even post this shit on YouTube. Just share it, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end, let me see. At the end of the battle, if there is no peace, what was the point? Exactly. Exactly. It's like people want to continue on this disingenuous and deviant cycle. That's what I've noticed. You know what I mean? That that I could tell you right there that I've noticed. You know what I mean? I mean, of course, they're not going to express it in real life, but they're damn sure expressing on social media where they feel secure and shit. But it's like you're not safe. Motherfuckers can still verbally pop your fucking bubble and tell you that you're living in the wrong. Mark my words on that one. Mark my words on that one. Oh, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Salute to the lovely, salute to the lovely piece for share, sharing the stream. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, man. Like I don't know what it's like. I don't really know what it's like to be lied to for a long period of time until like the truth all of a sudden comes out. Okay, I'm gonna get that shit out of here. We don't need that shit. So what in the hell is going on here? You know what? As my man Showface News and Stino would say, take time to reflect. Or second thought, uh, yeah, we don't need that shit. Uh, but yeah, man, folks out here thinking that asking for somebody's honest opinion about themselves, man. I mean, that's cool, but you might want to ask yourself an honest opinion about yourself. I mean, uh, I mean, unless you're not that self-aware, because that would suck, especially in this time around. This time around, like everybody, like, come on, it's like It's bad enough these weak ass niggas have made women comfortable on not taking no form of accountability. Now, I'm not saying all women. I'm not saying all women, but we can count on the front side of our hand. Yeah, yeah, we can definitely say that. Oh yeah, and people lose their fucking minds because they rather be be wooed by the lie instead of being told the truth. Now that I agree. I agree entirely because shit, like I said, man, this is bad. This, but then again, man, like this decade, I will have to say, man, like it's lingo, it's limbo. You know what I mean? Like people can't, people don't know if they want to be on the right side or on the wrong side of the tracks. Like, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? If they want to be on the wrong side of the tracks, then they should not be fucking complaining or or entitled to a whole lot of shit. Because like if you, how can I put, if you brought that, if you innately brought that energy or put that energy out in the universe and received it, like you have nobody else to blame but yourself. Like you have no one else to blame but yourself as the individual who lives their lives. It's like I get sick and tired of all this complaining and shit. It's like, so let me get this straight. You did not see the fucking red flags at all. Like y'all were just too too focused on materialistic things or how this motherfucker looks. It's like it's cool, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I just chill on the sidelines and I just give my point of view on it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people just like to complain a lot instead of actually making a change or something. And it's like what the advisor said, man. Like these niggas would rather remain these niggas would rather remain all fired up and hostile and you know what I mean, don't wanna have solutions because uh, I don't I don't know, maybe they don't believe that it will work. Well, doubt is also number one killer. Just remember that. Doubt can be a number one fucking killer. But don't take my word for it. Damn sure don't take my fucking word for it. Hey, what's going on, Callie Jane? I did not see you. What's going on, love? How you doing? How you doing? So let me just put it this way. Whenever I stream, no, no, I am not none of these motherfuckers saviors. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, lovely. Like, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But I will also say this. This also review to the household. You know what I mean? Like I know a couple of us have sisters, which our parents mainly put their focus on instead of you. You know what I mean? Because like it's not only just the daughter, but it's not only just daughters, but it's also these sons that are also walking into that are stepping out into the real world. You know what I'm saying? So I mean I do feel I do and I mean this sincerely. You know, I do feel both kids need to know the ropes on how the real world is. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what mostly the problem lies with. Like, if you put too much focus on one child and instead of instead of both or maybe all of them, yeah, like there's gonna be a problem that there's gonna be a problem, a big fucking problem. It's like don't just think that these boys don't need guidance either, especially when they got nobody, no shoulder to lean on because they've been told the truth their entire life. And most of the time they being taught to take the rap for their siblings, for their sisterly siblings. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it shouldn't be like that. So so in default, I will say it's mostly parents on how they raise their how they raise their children. And now look at them. Look at most of them. You know what I'm saying? It's very detrimental. Yeah, they will not be helped in the same way as women will be helped. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's no agency for them. Hell, there's no agency for us. Hey, and and I know this may sound like I'm attacking women for, for the faint of hearts, for the faint of hearts, and folks that are thick skinned, and they go by their feelings instead of going by logic. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? So also again, like this ain't just for the millennial. This ain't just for modern folk too. When I ask this about this topic, but this is also parents, you know parents as well. Like if you can't handle the truth on how you raised your children, you shouldn't be asking nobody opinion. Well, matter of fact, no, 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 not the opinion, because opinions are personal input, facts. If you do not want, if you cannot handle the facts of what you've been doing, it's like why even ask? You know what I'm saying? Why even fucking ask this question, man? Because I know in your life expectancy for some folks that are in their 60s, correction, I skipped the age, in their 50s or their 60s, and they see and they're looking the shit that they have done. It's like, well, shit, bro, like, should have thought, well, shit, bro, like, y'all should have thought about that from the get go. Y'all were too busy focusing on the outside world instead of focusing on, you know, building building a foundation and having a firm structure so your kids can follow by. You know what I'm saying? I like, and let me just talk about myself for a minute. Like I've said this to my mother like a dozen times, man. Like a dozen times. I just be like, yo, how is it that I turned out to be okay and know right from wrong and know not to get myself in sorts of situations or nip that shit in the butt you know, before that deal is being sealed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how. Like, but then it's just like, damn. It's like, God fucking damn, man. It's just like, holy shit. Yes, I am the oldest out of three. You know what I mean? I'm the oldest out of three. And I just be like, damn, yo, like, what am I doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mind my own business. I make my own money. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, is, where did I go wrong? But then again, that's not even a question about me because I'm not the parent. I'm the old, I'm the oldest out of the three siblings. I'm the oldest out of the three children. You know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I ask my mom, like, yo, where did you go wrong? I mean, you got a good paying job, but it's just like every time you keep messing around with these dudes that you shouldn't be messing with, that ain't really sort themselves out like when they were in their prime because they were too busy doing dumb shit. It's like, where did you get? It's like, come on. If you're checking me on who I bring over, it's like then that rule should also apply on who you bring over around around whoever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make no sense. It's like you're an adult. You're an adult when you step inside the real world, but when it comes towards like you and the choices that you make, well, it's like what the fuck? Exactly. What in the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure, you know what I mean, like it may take a few people, it may take some folks a while to actually see the errors in their ways, but you know what I mean? Better late than not not doing something about it at all, you know, which comes down to that, which definitely comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely comes down to that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I had my time being an only child, you know, until like my second sibling came along. I mean, not to say that, nothing negative, because shit, I love both of my sisters, man. Like, even if we don't have the same fathers, like, you know what I mean? They always, we always looked out for each other. You know what I mean? From thick and thin, we may have our arguments here and there, but like at the end of the day, like you know what I'm saying? They my they my ride or dies. They my ride or dies, man. Like, cause like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Like you come at me the wrong way, you better pray that my sister does none of my sisters put a bounty on your fucking head. Mm, mm. See, yeah. But you know what, man? Like, there's going to be a time where that's going to come into fruition. But at the same time, you're going to have to let them grow on their own. You know what I mean? Because just like me, like, I had to learn from my mistakes from an early age, man. Like, real talk. Like, I definitely had to learn, you know what I mean, to there are certain things that you can address, and there's certain things, you know what I mean, just disengage and, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving. But this is also another thing what I've learned. You know what I mean? Being surrounded by three three females, and I'm like the only male in the household. Like, you know what I mean? You definitely understand like a woman's perspective, but at the same time, like, you also forget who you fucking who you are. As a man, it's like, yeah, you can understand where they're coming from, but at the end of the day, you're a dude. You're a dude. You know what I mean? So, like, taking on the energy of a woman, it's like, uh, it's not a good look for certain occasions. You know what I mean? For certain occasions, like, for instance, man, like, I was just like I was just like these dudes that are on these podcasts, going in on dudes. But really, it's also women that also who are grown enough to make these decisions, but then they don't want to accept the consequences behind them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real facts right there, man. Like, real fucking facts. Like, I guess, what I mean, we may never. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, but I know this for sure. Um, I'm gonna be good regardless. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You gotta let them fall. You gotta let them fall, and you gotta let them make the bed that they want to lie in too. You know what I mean? Even though you may not like the decision that they made, you know what I'm saying? But this is also the price. This is also the price by not paying attention to not just one child, but the other. Because if you don't put your focus on your children, like, some of them are going to turn out to be some of them are going to turn out to be very degenerate, and that's the truth. That is that is the absolute truth, man. And you know what I mean? Because, like, you want them to be self-efficient instead of relying on others. Like, for instance, man, like, let's just say that some of you folks I do know that have their own business. Now, would you Would you let them like go out there and get a job and actually get a taste of, you know what I mean? Get an experience? Absolutely. Until they're ready to have their own business of their own. I think that's important because what college is not going to teach you, a job will. It's hands on. Some jobs are, you know what I mean? Some jobs are just fucking too fucking lazy and just expect you to know everything, know everything instead of actually mentoring. Now, tell me if I'm lying on that part. Yeah, my mom. Hey, listen, lovely. My mom was the same too. My mom was the same, but she knew. But I don't know if she knew once we got older, you know, it will be it will become a problem if you did not teach. If a parent did not teach their children how to be self sufficient, you know what I mean? And all them struggles, yeah, yeah, true. But at the same time, would you rather them fall or would you rather coddle them? Because that's a hard decision for a parent to make. You know what I'm saying? That is a hard fucking decision that you parents have to make. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling my mother, I'm like, look, mom, I appreciate that you put a roof on our heads, but at the same time, like I needed to learn to be self-sufficient because one, I'm a man, and two, you know, supposedly I don't want to work at a job and actually want to start up my own business. You know what I mean? But I mean, I know it's definitely a tough decision that parents make, especially like, you know what I mean? Especially like if you didn't came from nothing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. See, if I ever have kids, man, like I'm not gonna lead them astray, due to certain circumstances in my life growing up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, you gotta let them you gotta let them grow. You know what I'm saying? Where they could be more efficient, you know what I mean, as they get older. Self efficient. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You want to teach them how to be self efficient where they could cook for themselves as well as paying bills. You know what I mean? Especially, yeah, you know what I'm saying? In this day and age, it's like you definitely gotta teach these youngins how to be careful out here in the real world, bro. 'Cause not everybody is honest. Not everybody is honest and genuine as they say they want, as they say they are. on these like social platforms and all that. Because there's always going to come a test of time where they're actually solid when good deeds are being done without a camera or without social media not knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of feel like you know what I mean. Like social media is kind of like high school, man. Like in one of these classes, like we showing, or like elementary school, like like we're showing and telling. And it's like, come on, man. Like you making that, it's like I say this all the time. If you making that much money than the average person, and you know what I'm saying, like than the average person, then you know you're gonna move in silence. I thank you for your piece, and I appreciate you dropping by. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like if you're not preparing your kids to deal with what it is in the real world, man, then some folks shouldn't deserve, some folks shouldn't be having kids. Like, yeah, it will turn up to be a blessing, but at the same time, you have failed. And it's not just women, you know what I mean? It's also dudes too that fail. But the high only because of the high expectations that men gotta like that we men gotta like fucking keep up with. And it's just like, nah, this is who I am as a man. You know what I mean? It's like if you it's like, listen, this is what I tell modern women. If you want a six-figure nigga, then you gotta show those same results as him. Because that shit ain't gonna fucking work. And then like y'all complain about like, and then all of a sudden complain about, oh, he's always on the road. He doesn't even take time to talk. I was like, but I wanted a six-figure nigga. Like the fuck? Like the fuck is you on? And the fuck are you talking about? That's what you wanted. So I also say this all the time. Be careful what you fucking wish for because you may not ever handle it. You may not you may not know innately how to handle being with a six-figure nigga because you're average. I mean, this ain't to say I'm a six-figure nigga. Like shit. But I know who I am and who I'm not. See, the problem is folks like to get caught up in all this like, what they see in the fucking movies and shit. You know what I mean? Now, if it was like a television series, it would make more sense on how the protagonist got the woman that he wanted. No, no, the actual woman that he wanted on on his side. Hey man, I just I just watch and I just like put my you know get my perspective on it. Like I said, man, like if you can't handle the truth, why ask for it? And for all my brothers out there, man, like, why would you want to chase a headache? Why would you want to settle down for a headache? Like, make that make sense for those who got degrees and all, or even don't. Like if you got something good going on for yourself, like why mess it up? Why mess it up for a temporary for something temporary? You know what I mean? And that's why you got these songs like "These Hoes Ain't Loyal." Well, were they supposed to be loyal if they're for everybody? Like, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. But that is my fucking time. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. So let's do a little quick roll call before I shut this shit down. Alright. So let's give a big shout out to my Canadian homie, Tony. You know what I mean? And that rhyme too, man. I'm not asking if it rhymes. It rhymes, motherfucker. And can't forget the supreme mathematic elder, Mr. DJ Music. Big shout out to the elder himself. Thank you for tuning in, my good brother. Thank you for tuning in. And big up to Gino. Big up to Gino for pulling up. Also, who else? Who else? Who else? Uh, Damn, I'm trying to scroll through this damn thing. Big up to Preem. Big up to Tampa Supreme, man. And big shout out to you on the share, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see who else. And big shout out. And another big shout out to the Wacky World of OTV. Big shout out to Wacky. And big shout out to another New York native. Another New York native. Representing the Bronx. Big shout out to Absalom Pianki TV. You know what I'm saying? And the lovely Peace. And can't forget, can't forget Callie Jane and LSP, the Red Bone artist. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I do appreciate the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do appreciate it, man. But I will definitely try to, you know, give y'all nothing but good content and nothing but good dialogue. Great dialogue is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But before we go, man, yeah, cause you know, let me just say this. Sometimes, like when I do a stream, like I like to put down a list of topics that I'm gonna talk about. Even if they're gonna be short or maybe like 10 minutes or less. You know what I mean? Like I like to make sure like, you know what I mean, everybody's on cue on what I'm talking about. But as for this stream, well, there's really no need for any subtopics into this because like, this topic actually touches on mostly everything in life. Mostly everything. Let me say that. Everything in life. You know what I mean? And I'm still learning, man. I'm still learning as I'm growing. But yeah, man, that's my time, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoons. You know what I'm saying? And like the great Nipsey Hussle would say, would you rather be at peace with the world, and be at war with yourself, or would you rather be at peace with yourself and be at war with the world? I mean, either two not doesn't sound too pleasant at all. You know, you don't want to step on your toes, and you don't want to step on nobody's toes either. So it's best to be at peace in general. You know what I mean? In this chaotic world that we live in. So that will be my time, y'all. I hope, well, let me not say that. Have a good day and strive to be a better you, be a better be a better you the next day as you were a better person today. So this is the villain. Well, this is the captain of the villain spear. Sign off, and we out. Y'all have a good afternoon, y'all. Peace.